Congratulations, the class of 2025. We are now entering into the 10th year of a budding Mount Sinai tradition, asking our first-year medical students to come together to draft and ratify their own student oath. Through this process, our students were given the opportunity to establish, commit to, and share the professional ideals that will govern them in their time at the Icahn School of Medicine and at Mount Sinai and beyond. During their Art and Science of Medicine course, 15 groups of students each generated what they held to be their most important ideal as they embark on their medical education and career. Representatives from each of these groups then worked with Dr. Craig Katz to combine these 18 ideals into the oath you are about to hear. I now ask the Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai class of 2025 to stand. Turn around and face your loved ones in the audience and join me as we recite your student oath. We, the Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai class of 2025, stand here today in person to embark on our medical education. Donning the white coat, we embrace the privilege and responsibility of learning medicine during an ongoing pandemic. With grace and unrelenting hope, we pledge to be dynamic in our learning, teaching, and research by honoring the best practices of current medicine and in courageously rethinking traditions, to humbly advocate for and collaborate with our patients, our team, our community, and one another, to meet patients where they are and celebrate their values, backgrounds, and experiences, to recognize the limitations of ourselves and our profession while honoring the strengths of our patients, to abandon ego and listen to our patients with compassion and respect, to foster a compassionate learning and healing environment, to challenge the status quo and disrupt the systems that perpetuate inequities arising from segregated care and biases, known and unknown, to provide equitable care for people of all identities, including ability, age, class, education, ethnicity, gender, language, legal status, nationality, race, religion, and sexuality, to bring our authentic selves to every interaction with patients and colleagues while honoring our unique lived experiences and shared humanity. Altogether, we promise to ourselves, our colleagues, and our future patients to do all in our power to turn these words into action. Let's hear applause for the class of 2022.
Good morning. Just as the medical student oath was written and ratified by the class of 2025, our faculty participated in a similar process in which they discussed and submitted what they considered to be their highest ideals as medical educators. These ideals were then incorporated into the Mount Sinai Medical Educator Oath, which we will recite today. I now ask all faculty members of the Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai to stand and join me in the Medical Educator Oath. The mission of the Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai is to produce physicians and scientists who are prepared to enter society as informed advocates and activists who are able to advance clinical care and science and promote change. We, the faculty, seek to embody this mission and so pledge the following to you, our students, in our effort to help you to become the best possible physicians and your best possible selves. To serve caring, competent, and unbiased care of our patients. To engage you in the joy and privilege of practicing the art and science of medicine and the rewards of learning for life. To uphold the highest standards in scientific and medical research. To inspire you to respect the art and science of medicine, but also to question the status quo, to recognize that our opportunity to teach is also our opportunity to learn, to not just teach, but also nurture, to share both our craft and ourselves, to demonstrate the self-examination means as much as examinations, to be kind in evaluating you and ourselves, to never lose sight of our wellness and the wellness of all of those around us, to have the courage to stand up for the oppressed and vulnerable and against prejudice and racism in all that we do, to be aware of our own biases and those around us and strive to eliminate them, to meet you where you are and get you where you want to be, and finally, to never forget as physicians, scientists, and educators what we know as human beings. Thank you, and please be seated.